And these are pictures of yesterday's meeting now. Yesterday, the TDP had met, but we're looking at a Save Andhra Dharna that is taking place right outside Parliament in the premises, but at the Gandhi statue. And they are demanding that a special package for Andhra Pradesh be discussed in the House, and they want special assistance. They want more funds for Andhra Pradesh because they feel that after bifurcation, the state of Andhra Pradesh has suffered. So there was a high voltage meeting that took place yesterday in Vijayawada. After that, the TDP said that they will not be pulling out of the NDA, but they will be protesting on the streets and in Parliament and in the State Assembly. And that's why we're looking at TDP MPs protesting outside Parliament. Those pictures that you can see, they came in a short while back, and there you have it. Those TDP members of Parliament, raising slogans. They're standing with placards. They're saying, follow Alliance Dharma. Keep your promises. This is what TDP MPs are reminding the BJP of. Remember, Chandrababu Naidu had earlier said that if promises are not fulfilled, they would even think of moving out of the alliance. There on your screens, you have TDP MPs saying, follow Alliance Dharma now, keep your promises now, save Andhra Pradesh, and follow Alliance Dharma. So this seems to be, and one of them also has a placard of Narendra Modi there. So this seems to be a big challenge. We also feel that a number of phone calls have been made by top BJP leaders to Chandrababu Naidu and other members of the TDP. We saw a protest in the Rajya Sabha where they demanded suspension of the business of the House under Rule 267. But this is something that Venkaiah Naidu did not agree to. He said you cannot demand suspension of business. 0 hour will continue. The business of the House will continue. He was finally forced to adjourn the House because TDP members in the Rajya Sabha had actually moved to the well of the House. They were constantly protesting. They were sloganeering, and you could not really hear the proceedings of the House. The business could not function smoothly, and the House had to be adjourned. So you're looking at TDP putting a lot of pressure on the government. Will the BJP come up with some assurances? Will the Prime Minister and the central government and Finance Minister Arun Jaitley make a few announcements to placate the angry members of the Telugu Desam party? Remember, next year is an election year. We have the Lok Sabha election, and the BJP would like to keep its entire flock together. And Aishwarya is also live with us. Aishwarya, we're looking at massive protests. So they've said that we will not move out of the NDA, but they're just not letting the House function. We saw protests at the Gandhi statue inside the Rajya Sabha. They made sure that the House couldn't function, and they will continue putting pressure in this manner.
And Parikshit, this is happening when not one but three central ministers are going to be meeting with the TDP delegation today itself. Finance Minister, Home Minister, and then the Railway Minister. So these top ministers are going to be meeting with the TDP delegation today itself to look into their demands. But if TDP is looking for some immediate announcement, that is not going to happen. That's how categorical BJP has been. And despite that, TDP has basically understood by coming out of the NDA, they are going to lose far more than what BJP is going to lose. And that's exactly why we saw a tone down of sorts coming in from the TDP yesterday. This seems to be a perfect arm twisting mechanism of the Telugu Desam party, which is still an integral part of the NDA, and if sources are to believe is going to remain an integral part of the NDA even for 2019 general elections, because they have understood that the political dynamics in their own state will drastically change, not only within their party but also in regard to Jagan Mohan Reddy's YSR. So all of this is a developing situation as we speak, Parikshit. But yes, protests outside the Parliament, as we got those visuals, and protests inside Rajya Sabha. And as we just said, this is happening as not one but three top ministers of the government are going to be meeting with the TDP. Assurances have been given that day itself. Within 24 hours, Parikshit, if you remember, Finance Minister, while speaking to our Editor-in-Chief Arnab Goswami, came out and made it very clear that all promises made to Andhra Pradesh government will be delivered. But despite the assurances, TDP has been continuing with its arm twisting mechanism. This is something which the BJP is not very comfortable about, but they would not want to pull the plug in this manner. They've seen already one of their partners, one of their alliance partners, Shiv Sena, stating that they are going to contest 2019 general elections alone. They would not want this to happen on the part of TDP as well. So it's a symbiotic relationship between TDP and the BJP, which both the parties would want to continue. It is also the manner in which the political stance is being made, because TDP wants to send out a message back to their people in their state that they fought for them. So this is exactly what seems to be happening here, Parikshit.
Yeah. All right, Aishwarya, stay with us. Let's play out some reactions. TDP members who are protesting in the House also spoke to the media a short while back. Let's play out those sound bites.
All the assurances made by in the AP Reorganization Act, as well as the special package that has been announced last year by the government, as well as clarity on Polavaram, clarity on Amaravati, clarity on our budget deficit, and the AP Reorganization Act are all fulfilled. We are not willing to let empty promises be left like that. We need clear-cut assurances, how these assurances are going to be fulfilled in this term itself. మేము చాలా పేషెంట్గా ఉన్నాము ఇంతవరకు, కానీ కొన్ని అష్యూరెన్సెస్ ఇచ్చారు మాకు. స్పెషల్ ప్యాకేజ్లో అష్యూరెన్సెస్ ఇచ్చారు, ఏపీ రీఆర్గనైజేషన్ యాక్ట్లో అష్యూరెన్సెస్ ఇచ్చారు. ఇవన్నీ ఎట్ట చేస్తారు? ఈ గవర్నమెంట్ టర్మ్ అయిపోయే లోపల చేయాలని మేము డిమాండ్ చేస్తున్నాము.
BJP government, they are strengthening only BJP state governments where it is. They are not bothered alliance formation of the states. So we are demanding what our commitments you have made before the state division. Those things to be honored. It's a simple logic. Commitments only we are requesting. We are not making any new demands. All commitments made by you, please complete.
Back to Aishwarya. Aishwarya, we heard all those senior TDP members of parliament demanding that all promises made under the Andhra Pradesh reorganization bill need to be fulfilled, and we want all of that to be fulfilled in this session itself. Now, it's all for the sake of politics, isn't it? Because next year you also have elections in Andhra Pradesh, and you have the TDP, Chandrababu Naidu, coming under a lot of pressure from opposition parties in the state who say you have 2 TDP ministers in the cabinet, and yet you're not able to make sure that the government fulfills its promises towards the people of Andhra.
Well, Parikshit, you have put it correctly. It seems to be more than grandstanding than anything else. If sources are to believe, TDP is not pulling out of the NDA anytime soon. There have been series of conversations between Amit Shah and then Chandrababu Naidu, despite of TDP saying that there has been no conversation at least 3 to 4 times. That's what our sources can confirm. There has been a telecommunication between both the top leaders, and it has been conveyed that what all has been promised in the Andhra Pradesh Reorganization Act, that will be delivered. It has been said by the Prime Minister, it has been said by the party president, it has been said by the finance minister. What else do you want? They want an immediate announcement. That is something which BJP cannot do, because if they do it for TDP, they would have to do it for each and every alliance partner. Tomorrow, Akali Dal, the longest serving partner of the NDA, will stand up and say that we want this package for Punjab, and then Shiv Sena will stand up. So this is something which will be opening of the Pandora's box, and this is something which BJP would not want to do, and that's exactly why they have categorically said that no immediate announcement. We are ready to look into your demands. We will look into it. We will incorporate it in due course of time. As promised, we cannot do any immediate announcement. That's what the stand of the BJP is till now, and that's why we are seeing TDP protesting outside the parliament and then inside as well, because they know that that's exactly what they can do. The minute they pull out, that is when we will have the other leaders and then the other parties also raising this very question. And the minute TDP pulls out, YSR will come in, and that's when problem for Chandrababu Naidu increases by many a folds. Parikshit.
All right. Thank you very much, Aishwarya, for breaking this big story for us.